Tongu flood victim executives will work hand in hand with them. We will call your name, show your building, even though it collapsed. If it is 4 rooms, we will know. Whatever, we will know. Before government goes in to compensate. If not, they will compensate somebody at home who is not in Mepe. Because most people are in Accra. They are not even here. But they forge names, and this is how the thing is going. So I beg, Mr. President, you are a listening president. You gave the Tongu Flood Victims Association, give your committee to us. It says that real proposal for payment of compensation to flood victims, not where the north or whatever, the Tongu that the flood occurs. If you're having Ghana card, all of them should go and write their name so that they compensate them. No, this is not the letter I received. It's flood victims. So if
my name is S.K. and I welcome you once again on S.K.M Media 7. Today I am in Volta region, Mepe Government, Doji's camp. Yes, and I have with me here. Daddy, please, what's your name?
My name is Godson DeGaulle Hlordzi.
Godson
DeGaulle Hlordzi.
Okay.
I'm the chairman and the spokesperson for Tongu Freedom Fighters.
Okay.
And at the same time, the chairman and the spokesperson for Tongu flood victims.
Okay. So today the conversation we are about to have here is how the government, the traditional council, and the people who are supposed to help the victims, how they abandon them and they leave them, and those that were having something doing, have their businesses, that the business collapse. Although the NGO, those who are supporting them, brought food and other things, but the people who are supposed to bring the things to them have taken those items away without giving to them, and now they are struggling. So our father here is here to talk to us, talk to the president and the leaders to come and do something about it. So Daddy, please, what is that thing that is bothering you?
Yeah. What bothers we the victims in March is, for instance, as the chairman of the Tongu flood victims and their spokesperson, I am the most affected.
Really?
Yes, I'm the most affected in the whole, I may say even from Dramani to Ada East. I am the most affected. But when this thing happened, that was, I may say, on the 10th October 2023, we've got relaxed because immediately the previous government, they came in.
Which is Akosombo government.
Akosombo government. They came in, but I would say the relief items to the flood victims mostly came from NGOs.
Okay.
And then foreign donors. But unfortunately, these items, when they come, it passes through the district.
Okay.
And then most, I may say 80% passes through the chiefs and so-called elders of Mepe Township. And if I want to describe it, I don't know. You will be there, and then relief items will come from the district. Especially they will give you rice, maize, gari, finish.
Is it a bag or?
No. We measure it with cups and then olunka. But immediately the thing happened, for the first 3 months, we received these 5 kilos rices. That's what they receive. For me, for instance, even the relief items, they don't give to me at all.
What are some of the relief items?
Rice, maize, beans, and then gari.
Okay.
And then this and Napa, these sardines. The beginning, at least the first 3 months, this thing has been coming regularly.
Normal on it.
Yes. But after the 3 months, you'll be there 2 weeks, 1 month, then they started coming once in a while, once in a while. But I may say for almost 1 year now, we don't even receive. So you have to manage it yourself.
Do you know the reason why the things are not coming?
Well, for me, what I have seen is that when the thing comes to the chiefs and the elders, it doesn't come to us. They share it among themselves.
Who?
Yes, the chiefs and then whoever the DCs, whatever the NADMO people, they all share.
But are they part of the...
No, but NADMO is responsible for these relief items and all this.
No, I mean the people that the chiefs that you
Yeah,
say you
but
share.
you see, when they come, for instance, I had a press conference. I'm having everything on it. If you like, I can bring it to you and you read. And then it's nationwide. I've written to V.R.A as the chairman. I've written to V.R.A, ministries, interior minister, and then, how do you call it, national NADMO, even to parliament. I went around all this, not 1 or 2 times. But the same thing they were repeating. Especially the most painful thing is foreign donors, the money donated to the flood victims. You ask me today, I can say truly that only World Food Program, they gave 1,000 cedis to the victims. These 1,000 cedis to the victims have only few people. I don't know whether they've reached 50. They had that 1,000 cedis, and it was all.
And the money, how many people supposed to get the money? And
Oh, we are, in fact, the beginning we are many, and we are residing in the camps. But only few people, for instance, as I'm speaking, I didn't take that 1,000 cedis. But Red Cross Society also came in. They gave 1,002. That one too, only some few people had it. Finished.
And you also had that 1,000.
The 1,002 there, I've got it. And that was the only financial support that I have, 1,002. But the rest, if you like, I can give the total list to you. For instance, if you like, I can bring the list to you and I can be mentioning it. But as we are here now, if you like, I can go for it. If not, I can be mentioning. For instance, World Bank has donated, give the flooding support of $150 million.
Cedis.
$1 million.
Dollars.
Yes.
Wow.
If I could bring the book, I can give date and all these things to you. I don't know whether the government received it and refused to give to the donors or it came to the district or whoever is responsible to. I don't know.
And how do you know that
Yes, it appears
World Bank...
in the papers and everything, and we are notified about it. But nobody, that $150 million, even I sent all these things to Parliament, V.R.A, and all these things. But, well, we don't know where the money passes. Then, secondly, V.R.A. By then, I was even at the district office. They donated 20 million Ghana cedis to support the flood victims. That very day, the former Minister of Finance also donated 2 million Ghana cedis, totaling to 22 million Ghana cedis. Well, I don't know how they manage that money too. But I'm telling you, only World Food Program and then Red Cross, 1,000 and 1,000 to finish. Followed by, if I want to be mentioned, okay, let's take Chief Imam, for instance. The first donation was 70,000. Canada, Japan, 100,000. There are many. United Nations, American Embassy donated $100,000. German Embassy. Oh, the list is in my room. I can bring it and I made a press conference. It appears in radio stations and papers everywhere.
If the list where it is, you can get it now.
Yes, then hold on. I will bring it for you to see.
Okay. So, guys, sorry, this is very serious, man. How can people who are being, this world, or especially Ghana here, when people are dying, that is when others are doing business through that. Obi na hwe ase eye obi nso ni ye yo anase ni kanko. That is how the world is. People are in crisis and the money have been given to those people. The leaders who are supposed to give money to the people, to support the people, to show that they are there for their people, the leaders rather are taking the money. That was 3 days today. I met the assemblyman of this area. I went to Camp 2 to do some video over there, and the Camp 2, we were there when the assemblyman also came there with other TV stations, UTV and GTV. When they came there, the people in the camp were saying that if they ask them questions, they will not talk because the assemblyman is part of them. The reason why they said they will not talk is anytime money comes, or the assemblyman will let others come there. When they give money, they will not receive the money. The money will go through the assemblyman and he will take the money. So I can see, but let me help you with some of the papers there because this place is wet.
I just want to
let's put it here so that our viewers, those who are watching it, will see the number.
And this is myself.
Okay.
Let me see.
Mr. Godson and
This is called
Mepe Traditional Area Flood Victims Date.
Yeah, this when this Uganda delegates came to Ghana. No, this is V.R.A. when I went to Heritage Towers.
Kennedy.
Yeah,
The Development Institute.
This is Ghana. This Heritage Towers when I met the directors of V.R.A, the CEO, and all these people. I took. I'm having every document from the beginning of the flood.
Okay.
This is Tongu flood victims. It may be here.
And you were able to.
Yes, I'm having a record of everything. All these letters, I've sent them to. How do you call it? Let me see. No. This appeal for approval of flood victims data. Committee for Tongu flood victims. Let me see. This is remanding notice. All everything. How I started from 10th October. I want to bring the press release. That's the one I'm looking for.
So, guys, we are still looking for the press release of the items and the dates to confirm what our dad, Mr. Godson, is saying here. So we are still looking for the. Okay. And what is it?
No, this is one of the victims is fish pond.
Fish pond. Okay.
Oh, I will post everything I'm having because I don't know if I were to know I should have searched all these things down.
So let's continue. Whilst we are saying it, we'll be looking for the document or the paper.
Let me see.
So now that means only Red Cross money
that 1,002, and then World Food Program 1,006.
Okay.
That is the only money that the victims received.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I mean NGOs, all the donations that they have been bringing, all passes through the chiefs and the MDs. Nothing. The victims received. Only these two, they received nothing.
So the letter that you wrote to the parliament or the NGOs,
even,
did you send one to the
you see,
the
I sent it to parliament, the MPs, NADMO, V.R.A, past Minister of Interior. I sent them all this letter. Even the last one, which was on the 4th November, we are supposed to meet Speaker Bagby. That on the 4th that we are being given to meet the Speaker of Parliament, that very day we learned he traveled to Australia. So I was even arguing, even if the Speaker is not there, the deputy is supposed to be there, or if he's traveling, he has to leave his bag.
Who said he traveled?
No, the receptionist.
Okay.
That he traveled, we can't see him. Then I question, then what about the deputy? Or there's nobody apart from the Speaker, so they cannot. Because of all these monies that is embezzled, I've sent all this. But that time I know, because it concerned them much, they don't want to even entertain us. I sent all this report to V.R.A.
And did you ask the traditional council, the chiefs, what happened? Is this not the list?
No. I'm looking for the press release.
Okay. So let's hold on the document so that we continue with the interview. When we are done, after that, V.R.A. to 20 million.
These are the petitions, all that I wrote to the president.
Okay.
You know, I petitioned the president and all this is. Let me see this. Oh, this is just a reminder. But even with this self, I can make mention of some for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me help you with this.
You see, because I put them on separate envelopes, so that anytime I want to handle one, no, this is the latest. Let's continue the this Tongu flag difference.
So you said you asked the traditional council.
You know, let me tell you, they were not in talking. We are not in good terms.
The traditional council.
Yes.
Why?
The reason is that some donation scheme, the one who is acting on the behalf of the chief now, Dramani Mahama, you know, Kennedy Achapon gave some 100,000 cedis to support the flag victims. You know, I was mentioning all this in the Adela radio.
Adela radio?
Yes. Okay. You know, I've been holding programs there towards this flag, the way they were embezzling our funds. So that day, I was on a platform when I made mention of this, and where is that money? 100,000 cedis. Where is that money? It's a donation complete from Canada, Japan to support the flood victims. He was called by the radio. When the interview said Mepe is entitled for 60%, he took the 60%, gave to N.D.C to develop Mepe. The 40% who took it. In fact, that answer, the radio can give the correct answer that he gave. Not only that, you know, when the thing happened, this $150 million that I'm talking about, who received the money? Or is the previous government who took the money and refused to give to the donors? I want to be, excuse me, I want to be mentioning these things to you. Okay, I can get some copies here. One, Chief Imam gave 17,000 Ghana cedis as a donation to the town. You, the chief, received this money. You don't know where the money passes. Then, Goyle, 150,000 Ghana cedis. Where is the money? This judicial service, 120,000 cedis plus 1,000 bags of cement. Where is it? Oswell, 150,000 Ghana cedis. Where is this? Toby Afede, 100,000 Ghana cedis. The Speaker of Parliament himself, Osman Badin, donated 100,000 Ghana cedis. Magdan Shipping Company, Ibrahim Mahama, cash and relief items. N.D.C party itself, cash and relief items. The Sky Group of companies, Yana, the World Bank. That's what I'm saying. World Bank has donated almost about $150 million. Then American Embassy, $100,000. Then we go to German Embassy, United Nations, UNICEF, UNHCR. Then the Ghana chiefs, Canada, Japan that I've mentioned, MP for Central, 100,000 Ghana cedis. Then that one was received by Dramani Mahama.
Okay, put your phone on silent so that you don't distract me. So,
where is the phone, sir?
It's in your pocket. So, guys, all the names that is being mentioned over here are money that were given to the victims, and we don't know where those money goes to, whether the money came or not. We don't know where the money is.
Then I'll continue. Then V.R.A donated 20 million Ghana cedis. That one was received by NADMO director. Then we go to finance minister donated 2 million Ghana cedis at the how do you call it, the district. That day when these people V.R.A donated that fund. Then we have Arab World League. They also, I have forgotten that money. The University of Ghana Business School donated 128,000 Ghana cedis. That monies were received by the MP. Then V.R.A retirees, items worth of 120,000 cedis. Then we have the vice president, the former one, donated 160,000 Ghana cedis. I'm talking of North and Central Tongu. This is the place where I've covered. Then 40 million Ghana cedis to support the flood. 40 million
to support the flood victims.
Where is that money? Then support from Tongu citizens in America, 600 bags of cement and cash. Where are they? Then again, hundreds of NGOs, cash and a whole lot of support. It pains me that the former government has also allocated 220 million Ghana cedis to support the flood victims. Is it that on paper or they just said it? We don't know the whereabouts of all those monies.
But these monies you are mentioning, it's a huge money that can even bring you back to where you are.
And I even say it. I was interviewed by HB. Is it HB television also by Kwanyekpo? From 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I've mentioned all these things. Even the N.D.C. You see, I don't know. Those monies, it is automatic that somebody receive it. And I said, I cannot lie about judicial service. The money and the bags of something they give, can I lie about them? If you want the truth, go and ask judicial service whether they've supported the victims with such an amount or such this thing. And then go Ghana. Do I lie about them? Can I lie about the speaker? Why do I tell all these lies? If they like, that is why I'm looking for the press release. That one I can mention everything. One. That's why I'm looking for it. You see, where are those monies?
So by then, what work do you do before the flood?
For me, before the flood, I'm doing fish farming.
Okay.
Snail farming.
Okay.
Mushroom farming.
Wow.
I'm doing piggery. I'm doing vegetables. Almost about 5 acres.
Wow.
Irrigation, the vegetables. All these things were destroyed by the flood. And when it happened, I quickly wrote a letter to the district, sent letters to V.R.A. And then later, I'm happy to see all these papers. I'm having everything documented. This is my fish pond. One fish pond here.
Yes,
yeah, when you cross this fence wall, you cross the road. This fish pond alone contains 10,000 catfishes.
10,000
catfishes. My pond is here. You can come. Even Dry TV, they came and then execute all these places. This pond alone contains 10,000 catfishes. Then my piggery is here. My snail farm is here. The snail farm is free range. The piggery is here. Then when you go behind this building, I'm having 3 plus free range snail farming, mushroom. Then the fish pond here contains 15,000 catfishes. So when Joy TV, when they came, they covered all these things. Even Agric Ministries, when I sent a letter to the DCD, he said I should write letter to the Agric Department. And I sent letter to the Agric man. I'm having everything here. So the Agric officer told me where I have passed, I've sent all my letters. I should inform that they came to the place to execute the whole thing. And I did the same thing, save them with letters. Actually, what I'm telling you, I don't know. My farm has been destroyed not less than 20 billion old cedis.
20 billion
old cedis. All is gone. And everything is there. Now, when you cross the road, you can go and see my fish pond, my snail farm, my piggery. Then I take you behind this place. You see my fish pond. You see my snail farms. And Then even my vegetable farms, the pipes, even they burn them. I've appealed to the MP. Just give me a small support so that I can start doing something. During that time too, I had an accident.
Okay.
Now, it's not even yet healed. And I'm supposed to undergone 3 operations, but lack of money. But by God's grace, I'm healed. I'm having,
The fish, the catfish, how much do you sell one?
it's 40 cedis per kilo.
Wow.
Yes. And this pond, the smaller one, is taking 10,000 catfish. I'm having the receipt where I bought it, everything. I'm having it with me here. And the food that I bought, even the machine, the excavator that I took from rice farms, the money they took before they excavate, I'm having everything with receipt, documented everything. Now today, I can open it one, show everything to you, receipt the fish I bought, everything, even the feed I bought to feed, everything, I'm having it. But up to now, even you ask me, they should give me relief item. No. Because I'm the chairman of and then the spokesperson for the Tongu flood victims. I tried that. The more reason why I'm much concerned about the whole thing is that when we formed these Tongu freedom fighters, our main reason why we formed the Tongu freedom fighters, before this flood came, and then from the Tongu freedom fighters, we are fighting for the victims too, the Tongu flood victims. We are fighting for them. And it's a registered association, not that we didn't register it from. We registered it with certificate. It's been registered before we started operating. And in this, the main reason why we formed this Tongu freedom fighters is that, one, I'll start from here. In 1964, before the construction of the Akosombo Dam, Tongu, Akosombo, down to Ada East, we are the most affected in Tongu because of the construction of the dam. Mepe town itself emerged. Wow. You don't have Tongu town. The only where you can have a dry ground is Aveime. By then, we are very young, but we stayed with our uncle, who is the agricultural officer, Mr. Dukunu at Aveime. And then the whole of Mepe, they scattered all around. You see, they scattered all around. That was 64. By then, V.R.A. wasn't existing.
Okay.
But in 1967, but then, if not at all, I'll be like, older than this, we'll be fishing on this. Mepe emerged. The whole of Tongu, destroyed. And in 1964, before the construction, Kwame Nkrumah built courtesies for all those who will be affected. But in Tongu, only a small village, which is now in the center of the river where they built the Akosombo Dam, it is only Fojoku that they built quarters. Small quarters by then.
Okay.
Finished. Since then up to now, no single head has been compensated in Tongu. All this flood. 1967, the whole of Mepe traditional area emerged. You don't have Mepe. Then, the whole of Tongu, we have to scatter all around 67. That prompt the people of Tongu to travel beyond the Akosombo Dam. They went to Asasawa, Nketepa, and as far as to Bupe, Laura, they travel all around. They deserted their hometowns.
Okay.
So they went in. But then green forest, green land, the water occupied all those places behind Akosombo. The place was occupied with this lake, man-made lake.
So we heard something that this recently, that was last 2 years, flood that came. They built quarters for those who were affected. I don't know if you are.
Take this phone, cut the phone for me. Somebody tells you that the big quarters after this flood is 100% to, I may say, who to the person who said the big quarters for them.
This one is Camp 1.
This is Camp 1.
And Camp 2 is at the down there.
Yes.
So which one? Is it Camp 3?
Camp 3.
The Camp 3, and then they built...
I will tell you something about that one too. Okay. This Camp 1 is my brother's house.
Okay.
The place is empty. So these Camp 1 people, they were there in St. Kizito, the secondary school. And my brother said, this is the only secondary school we are having. So, but then I'm staying here alone. And the place, a compound is big. So my brother decided, if that, they started removing people from the secondary school, then they should come and occupy here. I know my brother is a police commander. He's staying far away.
Okay.
So I'm here. So we give the place, my brother gave the place to them. So it's nobody built it. It's my brother's house. And he gave to the campus. Then Camp 2. Camp 2 is the government JSS. But the school is closed down.
Okay.
So that is the place where they are occupying. It's school building.
Okay.
That's where they are occupying. But the one they are talking about, that they build quarters for them, it is these two brothers. Oh, I have to mention it for you. They build it as a donation to for the victims to
Ibrahim Mahama.
No, not Ibrahim Mahama. Oh, I'm having them. Oh my God. That's why I'm looking for this one. This thing, though. The camps of let me see. Oh,
okay.
Like I mentioned it ahead. It is somebody and the brother
that built it.
They built it free. So if Okujeto is saying he built it, no, it's never true. These two brothers, they built it in one roof. The one at Aveime and then the one at Mepe is built by these two brothers. Okay. It's free. The roof, everything is free. Then they move some people because they are congested. They move them to the, and that place is only 40 rooms.
40 rooms?
Yes.
But they have tried?
Yes, 40 rooms, and they say it's 40 households at Mepe. Then Aveime too, instead of building the camp here, we couldn't to convince them. Then they put up the distance there. Aveime is not flooded. So they are from here to that place. Well, it's not the government who did it. It's individual who donated it to the flood victims. Okay. Government did not put anything. The one the government is trying to do is the bricks building. Okay. I sent Joy TV. I sent them all around. It's bricks. They not even joint it with this thing. How do you call it? Cement. They just lay it like that. And they put later. Finish. That's the end. You see, so if the previous government say he did something now, it's a lie. I'll say who to, and they should come and meet me. I'm the chairman, the spokesperson for the flood victims. I'm saying it. Okay. That the whole Tongu did not pay any courtesies or whatever or settlement to anybody. Okay. Then this government,
the N.D.C government.
The N.D.C government. This is the first ever government who remembered the people of Tongu. Because after 64, I said, but then V.R.A wasn't existing. By 67, no head was compensated. We have to scatter. The time the water got dried and we started coming. Then 79 to 2010, then there was another spillage. But that one wasn't so much alarming. It destroyed only farms. It doesn't destroy the cities. Okay. That one wasn't alarming. Then another also came. This 2023. This one, I'm telling you, left with 1 day or 2 days to equalize 1967 one. And because I've witnessed all.
So what help did the current government, the NDC
Well,
government?
what I may say, I am even glad and happy about this current government is, when the thing started, we started writing to V.R.A, sending letters to Parliament, all this thing. But what we heard, government has allocated fund to compensate the flood victims, almost about 240 million Ghana cedis or 240 million or billions, million cedis to support the flood victims. That is, I may say, since this Akosombo Dam, this is the only government which remembered the people of Tongu. Even that money self, we
You
didn't
have
receive
not
it
received
yet.
it.
Then they plan to build a quarters, a settlement for those who are affected by collapsing their buildings. Well, they started from Bato Aveime. But to my surprise, Bato is not muchly affected. And you
Maybe
know,
they are building it over there so that in case there's another
no,
flooding,
no,
people will
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
no,
move
no,
to
no.
the
That wasn't it. Because as I am the chairman, the spokesperson, I know much about what I'm saying.
Okay.
And whatever I'm saying is the truth. If you say I'm telling lies, take me to court. When they started, even the time they were collecting the data, there that we quickly jump in. The data that they've collected, NADBO, national, was so huge. And then, well, you have to put a challenge and they have to defend themselves. But we, the flood victims, say no, it's supposed not to be like that. Though it is a disaster, it took them. But when we talk of compensation, a baby born could not be counted to be compensated. Yes, though it's a victim.
Okay.
But they counted all. And the figure is too huge. Then, Tongu National NADBO, their figure was huge. Then MDA. Even the population of Mepe is not up to their figure that they say is affected. You see, then we say, okay, we, the flood victims, we will keep our own data. So I've negotiated some, that is the 10 concern. We Tongu freedom fighters, about 10 of us, we started with our own pocket money. Then we announced at the last radio 8 good times, and all Tongu towns, these small centers. So we divided Tongu into 3. We have Bato traditional area, which started from Vome. But the left side of that, formerly it was Volta region, but now up to Voliver, this Aveime top there, they are now under Shai Sudoku district.
Okay.
So we eliminated them.
Okay.
And then we started from Vome. Bato traditional area, we took them to be one traditional area. Then Mepe traditional area. Then we have Central, up to Abadue. Not Sugar Corporate South. So we took those data because we are marginally affected. And Mepe is almost about 60% affected. Then the rest share, the 40%. So you could see they are small. So what happened is that when we started, in fact, it's a serious campaign that we did, even to mobilize all the people of Tongu. After mobilizing all of them, then we started taking data.
Okay.
You are Kwame. I can show you an example of it. Okay, let me take this example for you. Let's see if this is. This is Mepe traditional area. This is how we keep our data. Maybe your name is Amesi Jifa. This is your contact number.
Okay.
What you lost is farm. This is what we did. At Mepe traditional area. If it is your own property, we will write. If it is your building which collapsed, we will write. Maybe your building, your property, or your farm. Maybe some are 3 in 1, some are 2, some are 1. Some, nothing. For them, they rush to the safe haven where when the water was coming.
Okay.
But they were not affected. So this is how we keep our data. Then you have Mepe traditional area, Bato traditional area, and then we have Central. Then we combine all together. So after this, we send our data to V.R.A, notifying them that the national NADBO, district NADBO, and then the MDAs, their data is totally wrong. Because there are some places in Mepe town here, it's near who? Water didn't pass there, no water served there.
But they added those areas.
They went and wrote their names. But let's take this village where they're having the camp, they did not write their names. I have to force in before we have them in our data. And the whole thing is between the MDAs the traditional areas, rulers, they were managing everything. And all the relief items, I'm saying it and saying it. I'm having some videos on my phone. Provided I'm having data, I will show all to you. You see, they'll take the thing, then they will give you, at times we measure with cups.
The rice.
Yes. They'll give you oil, we use bottle. But the first 3 months there, we had them correctly. But as I'm speaking here, they don't give me. My luck is that the V.R.A driver, V.R.A gave a bus to be conveying the school children. He, anytime he's present, he makes sure that they give him a relief item. There that anytime he's present, but without his presence, I don't take anything. And Master, what I'm telling you now, is food to eat.
I become problem.
Everything of mine has been destroyed. I say my fish pond is here, my snake farm, my piggy is here. Go here, they're all there. And when you come, mine is life. You go and see right now when you move from here. I brought a Joy TV and do all these coverings. And I did myself and sent to V.R.A. So we notify V.R.A that this is our data. We the true victims. This is our data. They should compare. That our data, we send it to Minister of Interior. We even send it to National NADBO. They took this thing, how do you call it? They collected the data. We send our copies to them. Then we send the same thing to Parliament. Ongoing. Then the time the government allocated the fund to compensate the flood victims, they formed some committee who are responsible for the compensation. The chairman is Kofi.
Okay.
We have the energy minister. Then we have Ministry of Interior. So with our data, we serve them with our data, which we are having, with letters that no, the data these people collected is wrong. So if anything, they should send a committee to come and meet us. We work hand in hand with NADMO, MDA. They will sit. Tell me, this man. Some people say they are not in the town. But they capture all of them.
So were they able to come?
Yeah, they didn't come. What we do is, we petition the president. I send a letter.
This current president?
Yes, Mahama. The letters that we petition, everything is here. Some are in the table. We petition the president. Very lucky. We sent the letter in May. Somewhere it's 9th. Oh, what is this? My 2 letters. Yeah, you could see the letter President Mahama wrote to me.
Okay.
We sent this letter on the 9th May 2025, our petition to the president. And they replied on the 19th of May 2025. But this letter was kept at Mepe until Saturday when you have the debate before somebody called me at Adidome.
Adidome?
Yes.
Why don't you receive the letter over here?
Only God knows. So it was Saturday. This is the time, and the person who gave me the letter, his name, his telephone number, the time that I received the letter, on Saturday I received it at the Dome at 9:45. Then before I reached here, it was almost 12 to 1 o'clock before I reached here. When I read the letter, I said, wow, look at this damn thing they do. But I know, because they felt I'm challenging them, I'm not giving them space. Even with the district, when you see my press conference, the D.C, whatever, the engineers, whoever at the district, all of them, they swear. And I put it, a press conference, radio, every place, everybody heard of it. It's not a lie. I got witnesses to that. So when I received this letter, then I said, what do I do now? So I thought of it and I called. You can read the letter yourself.
Yes.
That we, especially paragraph, they say, you are kindly requested to review the proposal and advise on the appropriate course of action. Now, what do you do now? I call my vice. Sunday we met here with the Tongu Vice Executive. What do we do now? The review. What do we do? We send our proposal already. we have something to review. Then I said, I remember something. After the petition, which we sent to the committee who are supposed to do the compensation, and then the Minister of Energy, all these people, we check on the data of Mepe. You know, as this is not, I organize this thing. And those who are going around, we are collecting the data. You know, we cannot, the names, we have double names inside, some triple names before we send it. So I told them, okay, what we can review is, let's eliminate those double names. Then we have instant number. Then the way we want to advise the, how do you call it, the president for which we pay this, our money should be paid to us direct. Even before this, we sent a petition to the president and then all those people that our monies to be paid to us direct, because the chiefs were fighting that the money should come to them before they give to the flood victims. When you heard of that, we quickly ran to the presidency and petition about that. And then we sent to those who are responsible for the compensation. And we sent the same thing to V.R.A, that money should come to the victims direct, because of the previous experience that we have. All funds donated. We couldn't receive a peso from the government or whatever. But if an individual comes, then so take 200, ask for that thing, is a different thing. But we did not receive anything. So we don't want the past experience to occur in this government, because he is the only listening government who is listening to the people, the cry of the people of Tongu. So we don't want anything to go the wrong way, or to go the wrong. No, we don't want that. So we petition the president. So this is the reply they gave. And because we petitioned that, and now you can see, I and my vice, that we should do all this. So when you had the meeting on Sunday, I told them, okay, the review, let's remove those double names. Then we have intact ones. Then number 2, the government should pay the money through bank. Either they put it in a bank, you take your voter's card and your whatever, you send it to the bank, you collect, or they pay us through the mobile money. That's how we want the government to pay us. And as I'm speaking to you now, you know the letter was sent for past 3 months. I didn't receive it. So later, we only heard that the government ordered the DCs to let the assemblymen assist them so that they can have a complete data. You know what they did? I don't know whether it is I know it's the DC who ordered them. Now they open it. Mepe is Friday, so if you're having a Ghana card, you go and write your name. The same thing happened at Central. So they'll tell me, oh, for me, us, we don't have the opportunity to write our name first, but this one is open, we all write. Meaning that you can be even triple. Triple. Okay. So I call them, even we write everything, we have to serve the DCs that what they did was worse. And we are reporting them to the presidency. But we save them to notify them that this is what we do. They've already closed and send it to the for the people to compensate. But it's not yet done. It was yesterday. We have to send the letters to the DCs and send it to the presidency. But unfortunately, or fortunately for them, the people of Mepe, they heard of it, and they came to me that they beg. We should give them yesterday so that they will call the chiefs and then the MDAs, so that they are already having the NADMO data, the MDA data, national data, and they're having hours too, because we gave hours to them to compare the road that they did. So they will come and meet us so that we sort everything, so that we have one data, we have one voice before we send it to the presidency and advise on them, the people to be paid and not to be paid. Today they say 10 o'clock, they will come and we meet. So we plan by 10:30, if they are not here, they are going to Accra. So this is what we have in mind now. And now, as the leader and the most affected in Tongu, they did not cover me. I sent my Ghana card to the both Mepe Central and then the Government Assembly. They took they say, oh, is over because the time they are writing the data, we are challenging them. And now I'm disturbing them. They refuse to cover me up. So this
They
is what is happening now.
refuse
Yeah.
to cover our dam,
Yeah.
Mr. Godson
Yeah.
over here.
Like I'm most everything of mine. When you cross now, you go and see. You can take piece of it.
Okay.
Both all my farms, and even unfortunately too, my irrigation pipes and these rain tubes, they burn all in the farm. I left them there. They are in the farm. You can go and see it.
Okay. So, Mr. President, you know you are the listing president. As you call for the new data for you to compare so that the people who are being affected will be paid. I know you are the man of your words and you will do that for them. Daddy, your last word, short word for the president and those who are being
my
affected.
word for the president is, even I'll be sending that letter to the president tomorrow, is I beg the president should send a committee which he prefers to meet with the executives of the true flood victims so that we work hand in hand before the compensation should be paid. If not, they will pay the wrong people. Yes, they will pay the wrong people. And secondly, most of them, they don't have collapsed buildings.
Okay.
But they say their building collapsed. And I'm telling you honestly, as I walk through this North and South Tongu, collecting all this data, I'm telling you, one false. So the government should set a committee. We work hand in hand with the committee. The Tongu flood victim executives will work hand in hand with them. We will call your name, show your building. Even though it collapsed, if it is 4 rooms, we will know. Whatever, we will know. Before government goes in to compensate. If not, they will compensate somebody at home who is not in Mepe. Because most people are in Accra. They are not even here. But they fought names, and this is how the thing is going. So I beg, Mr. President, you are a listening president. You gave the Tongu Flood Victims Association, give your committee to us. We will work hand in hand with them so that you see the true victims. But all those names are coming. 80% are false names. Most of them, especially the recent one that they did, I don't know whether you gave the command that the DC to order the assemblymen to write the names. They do it general, not those who are affected, because the letter from your office to me says that re-proposal for payment of compensation to flood victims, not where the North or whatever, the Tongu that the flood occurs. If you're having Ghana card, all of them should go and write their name so that they compensate them. No, this is not the letter I received. It's flood victims. So if the true flood victims that they want, let's work hand in hand with your committee so that they know the true victims. Those names are all false, Mr. President. Your committee should meet us. We know those who are even in the town, those whose buildings have collapsed, those who are having farms, but those school children who wrote their names, it's all false. Mr. President, I beg you. We receive your letter only Saturday, on the 9th of August. Tomorrow, our letter will be in your office. So, Mr. President, they shouldn't give any compensation now until your team is ready with us. They give the final result to you before you compensate. But as at now, they should lay hands on it, stop it for the meantime until further notice. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Guys, in case you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's very, very, very sad what is happening nowadays. Mostly we complain that politicians are, if I'll use the word, they are corrupt. But I don't know why now most of our traditional areas, we are seeing these problems in most of our traditional areas, whereby our chiefs, they are the one who stood or who stand for us, but our chiefs rather are punishing us. I don't know for other places, but what is happening here right now, we are begging our chiefs, as they said earlier on, that they are going to work hand in hand with the victims to get the correct data. When they do that, it will help the number of people that are being affected, not use the Ghana card. Because when you are using Ghana card, people, like the way Mr. Godson said here, people from who and other places, I also come with my Ghana card and come and write my name. So they should go through the right process. Thank you once again. In case you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and drop your comment.
And
Do you have?
They block my phone so that I cannot receive any call. So I know the time they are not hearing from me, the presidency will be calling me, but they block my line.
So do you have new number?
No.
So if they want to reach you,
when you call me, it won't come. But if I have your number and I call you, it will go.
Okay. So we'll put a number on the screen. So if I give you my number
and I store it, when I call you,
it will come.
But when you call me, it won't come.
Are you sure?
Yes. Okay.
When we are done, I will check that one for you.
Yeah.
So the number on your screen, you can, in case of anything, call that number. You will reach him.
The number for the Tongu flood victim is 050-326-6708. I repeat it again. 050-326-6708. That is the number for the Tongu flood victims. Then my private number is 0243-580980. I repeat it again. 0243-580980. These are the numbers the Tongu freedom fighters, the Tongu flood victims, this is the numbers that they use. I am the chairman and the spokesperson for the Tongu flood victims. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you once again.